Wait, this isn't Quan's place. What
No,
happened to Quan?
it's not.
What
I don't.
What happened?
I don't know
Who's
where.
Quan? I know nothing. Where
I
the
don't-
fuck are we?
I don't know where the lost footage went, but nothing really happened except getting into Trino, and now we're going to find the Super Soft? I don't know where this chunk of time went.
By the way, I was noticing on the train ride, about when my internet cut off. A good look at Marcus. He has pointed ears and tusks. He's
Yeah,
a half-orc.
we pointed that out.
Yeah, he's a tusk boy.
Yeah,
Damn it, I wasn't
basically what we missed was we got into Trino, the princess got mugged. We found out that the Super Soft is in a noble's house, and the nobles and the poor people here have a disparity that is incredibly noticeable. So we're gonna go steal the Super Soft, and that's basically all you do in Trino, besides go to this bird lady and give her your coins.
A doc guy named Baku.
Doc guy. This is our command. This is the leader of the thieves.
Yeah, this is the leader of the thieves.
He's the guy who helmed the original kidnapping of Princess Dagger.
He looks like a dream. Looks like Mr. Sandman, alright.
He's a big fat guy who's either a pig or a bat or both. It's
He's a
hard to tell what
Baku,
he
so
is.
I think...
And he has
Paper,
pink,
maybe?
maybe.
He still looks like a donkey person to me.
He also has pink hair, which includes pink body hair.
So I think I went into this place when the lost recording shit happened, but it's a auction house. So you go bid on shit.
Yes, I trust you. We'll deliver them.
Yeah, you go bid on shit here, and there's some interesting items,
By the way,
but you
see
usually
that pretty
won't.
lady?
K.
Sorry.
You usually won't have enough money at this point, but I have so much money it's gross. So I might have bought something, but I can't remember. I don't know where this shit went and what happened.
Fly to your mother, my little canary. I too will welcome you with open arms.
Stop that.
Squidward were a Final Fantasy villain.
No.
Well, SpongeBob, I have ascended to my one-winged angel form. Now I'm absolutely handsome.
Okay, so what's going on here is they're both having some character growth. Sort of. They're going in the direction of character growth, but they're both too set in their ways to actually grow at this point in time.
They're questioning their own character, which is a good start for growth.
Yep. They're at the point where they're questioning, is this shit right?
I wouldn't be hunting the Super Soft. Why am I doing this? Just go ask Snuggles for help. That's all you need to do. All you need to do is go talk to the Fabric Softener Bear and he'll hook you up.
Also, one of my favorite characters.
The fucking nose on this man. Scholarly man. Dr. Tot. Is your first name Tater?
It might be. We never learned his first name.
I want to believe it is.
I want to believe.
I want to believe.
You're not here to you're not here to steal it. No. Yeah, Dr. Tot's pretty goddamn awesome. I think it's a tiny top hat that covers nothing.
But it's fashionable, though.
I mean, it's tiny compared to his head, not tiny overall. But There you go, Baku, you pink bastard.
I like that Marcus keeps trying to correct Baku on the name, and Baku clearly doesn't give a shit.
Nope. Sure, Ted. It's Tot.
Also, another thing you missed is that place where I began with that save Moogle right next to it is the shop. And in the shop is an interesting thing. When you go in the shop, you have an option of fighting a monster that is caged underneath. And you only get to pick one character to fight with.
I see, yes.
What
Yes,
was
she's
down
good.
there? What was down there was a monster that you don't fight for another good chunk of this disc, I think.
Hmm.
And I
It's
had
all
to
late game monster.
not late game, no.
So I guess you
Mid-game.
choose Quina and you eat it?
No, I had to choose
Oh.
Steiner because that's who I have with me.
Oh,
And
yeah.
one of the rewards you get for giving this bird lady the Stilazello coins, if you have enough of them, you get something called the Blood Sword. And the Blood Sword, when you hit enemies with it, heals the wielder.
Mm-hmm.
So, as long as you have the right gear and the right weapon, you can take on that thing at this level. You only
Gotcha.
get like monetary rewards or like cards or some accessories. You don't get AP and you don't get experience points for fighting these monsters. So it's up to you if you want to do it.
Hmm.
And here's Dr. Top being an absolute nerd.
Frederick Ash. That is a fucking badass name.
That is a good name.
It's in the long list of names such as Flint Cole or Austin Blue
I'm kind of curious
Or
if
John Anjanette.
kind of curious if it was a reference to Indiana Jones,
Could be.
archaeologist and all that. You never know exactly where.
No,
Yeah,
as a reference, it would be California Steve.
Here's Baby Garnet in a flashback.
Or Illinois Jack.
That big Garnet.
Baby Garnet. Garnet does not understand how the
Oh, no,
world
she's
works
like
at this
fucking
point.
5.
Oh, she's a cute little baby.
She's like 5. Dude.
She little.
She little.
I'm gonna say you're trying to download 8 terabytes to a 2-bit floppy.
She's only 13?
Like,
No,
what,
she-
really?
Garnet is 16 at this point in time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, you said she was 5 years old at that point. She said it was 8 years, so...
So she must have been
Oh,
older than
I
5.
said she was like 5, so she was probably like 8 or something.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna say, because if she's 13 years old and she's wearing skin tight, booty pants, there'd be problems.
There'd be problems.
Japan?
I mean, they've done weirder.
You don't get to yell Japan until we find our next white mage. God damn it, Garnet, go up the fucking ladder! I was having some problems there for some reason.
Oh, God damn it, Garnet.
Garganroo is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in a video game.
Got a gun,
What
roo.
is this weird thing?
You'll see. It's kind of an interesting transportation method.
I think I remember this.
The music is catchy as all hell.
Yeah. I stayed down
it
here
is.
for quite a while grinding. Because it's a good place for these 3 idiots.
Hi, Mugo. So use the magnet.
I can get crunk to this music.
It is some pretty like jazzy music.
Am I going to show you what I did with myself? No, I'm not. I just ran out here and was doing my grinding in this little area. Because there's some fucking ugly shit down here. Run into any? No.
Pull the lever.
Yeah, first you have to go to that side, pull that lever, and you have to run up here and pull a different lever. It's a really strange place down here.
Oh, this is no lever. This is just.
It's just a
chain.
Here it comes.
1920s, and I'm about to make a deal with the devil.
Oh! I love these guys.
Border transport.
Okay, so you're basically riding on a giant immature beetle.
Yep. That
Border
runs along these.
subway.
They run along these routes underground with this little boat on the bottom of it.
Yeah, people just slap, just put a harness and slap a boat onto the bottom of it.
And then they just
They're called gargants.
gargants, yep. And
I
then
don't remember if they ever show the fully grown form.
oh, this is fully grown. It's just a domesticated version.
It looked immature. Yeah.
It's just a
Gargant. It's a giant ant. Gargantuan ant.
Not really. It's more of a beetle.
They call
Notice
them
the-
gargants, though.
Notice the wings and the shell placement. It's definitely a beetle of some sort. They're feeding it like watermelons.
They're feeding it like flowers. It just
This
eats
is
flowers.
fruit.
No, they're
So,
flowers.
dude, we only have until the thing finishes eating, and it's chugging like a motherfucker.
He's hungry boy.
Run, you fat little beaky bastard. Eh.
Now we're riding on this thing. Which is one of the cooler fucking transportation methods in a video game I've ever seen.
Yeah. So, okay, it's clearly a beetle.
It's hesitating because he ran into a boss fight.
Actually, I guess it could be like a cricket. It does kind of look like a cricket.
Garnet,
A
why
mole cricket.
you jump off, Garnet?
Garnet, why you do this,
Jesus
Garnet?
Christ, how horrifying.
This thing is awful.
Yeah.
Wait, garnets and skin tight clothes. Japan!
Don't worry, we beat the shit out of this thing.
Oh, yes. The giant intestinal worm.
And as you can see, I bought a mithril sword, even though, Steiner
Oh,
now has a
Marcus.
better sword.
Ooh, mithril fork.
Yeah, that one is for Kina, even though her weapons don't really matter.
Not really, no. Still, it gives you skills. Damn it, Marcus, why are you better in all things in Zidane?
Why are you
Half-orc.
stealing better, you fuckface?
You half-orc bastard.
I don't want to stereotype, but
Also, what the fuck is with Steiner's sword? It looks half-eaten.
Yeah, that's the blood sword.
It's a Kopesh. That's what they look like.
Yep.
No, look the meat of the weapon. There's like holes inside the metal.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
somebody
where do you
took
think
bites
the
out of
blood
it.
goes?
Yeah, it runs
That's-
away.
Damn, Steiner's actually hitting like pretty hard.
Yeah, I told you I was grinding with these idiots for quite a while down here.
Hmm.
I think this is the video with the clip at the end where I show you how I do my grinding. But we're in Alexandria now. We're underneath the castle. This
So
isn't a
this
weak
enormous-
point at all, right? You can just walk into the castle from here.
I was gonna say, it seems like an enormous security breach.
This could not go wrong for anybody.
But again, we've seen that the only people competent in Alexandria are not on the throne.
Built this place to keep enemies from invading.
How?
Ba-dum-bum-ba-da-bum.
Hmm.
Take notice of the floor.
Did I
Whoops! Oh. Well, that's effective, I suppose.
Yeah, that'll work.
Well bullet. Well bullet they did, brother.
Thank you. You can give these two goofy voices, because I hate them.
Yes, that's good.
Too bad it is. You're all under the... Yes, brother, we could make this to the queen whether she likes it or not.
Shit's going down.
Down shit is going.
And we're back with these idiots.
I imagine them just sitting here in the rain for like 50 minutes or so.
They had to recover from that ass beating they just took. And now we're gonna go to Claria, which is that giant
Claria.
freaking
Tree.
tree that is inside of that tornado that we saw.
It's a tree in the middle of the goddamn desert. It is wood elf as shit. But it's not manned by elves, so therefore infinitely better.
Yeah, it's just made by rat people instead.
Yeah, I love the rat people in this.
Infinitely better then.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going back to Gizmaluke's grotto to give that Kupo his Kupo nut.
Actually, I have noticed that the elves and not the elves, the rats in Final Fantasy IX kind of takes the position that historically would go to elves.
Yeah, but they're better at it, so
Yeah,
there's also that.
other than their weird bell obsession.
Well,
Well, how else are you gonna know when the fucking cats are gonna come to eat you?
I'm just saying, they had an entire city that was destroyed one time. We're trying to navigate through it. Like, the enemy's already been and gone, and you had to, like, find bells to unlock everything. I'm like, guys...
and then the bells break after you use
Yeah.
them once. Like, this is a terrible door lock system.
No wonder nobody got out alive. Jesus Christ. It's like, oh no, what is the sound combination to the fucking open the gates? And they died. Yet, still more thought out than elves.
An elf by any other name is still an elf.
No, these guys are much better than elves.
Okay. And here's how I grind in this game.
Block drain. Ah.
It's a fast forward cheat. On the PC version, there's some cheats. You can push a button and have like do 99 damage with every attack and other of that shit. And then there's one where it just speeds everything up like 10 times faster. I just throw that on and go grinding.